How's it going, everyone? How are we doing? My name is Terry, and I think today I will be creating the best tutorial I've ever created in my life. The reason why I've thought about it, I think this is a tutorial that really teaches you how to make money. Money aside, it teaches you how to make wealth, which is very important. It took me well over 4 years to master this strategy that I'll be sharing with you today. And it cost me well over 2 million naira cumulatively. And I remember when I started, I lose a lot of account. I got banned. I got my ads account got limited. But when you are consistent, when you are steady with whatever it is that you put your mind to do, if you believe and you know that there is a way is definitely going to be open. So I have mastered this strategy, and that's why I'll probably be calling this course Google AdSense Master Course, because this course is so equipped with everything. I'm hoping it doesn't get so long, because it's not supposed to be. It's just about you being careful and cautious. This company, they continually do their best to make sure that they make most of the profit. So if you don't have organic traffic, for instance, you might not be able to make a substantial amount of money. So this course right here will be teaching you everything you need to know. And with no further ado, let's get into it. So I titled this particular slide, Making Money with Google AdSense. Now, this is just a preamble to the main course, because basically I'll be talking about some things. That's the things I just listed here. I'll be talking about them in the main course, and I do not want to come back and start explaining. That is why this is going to be available for virtually everybody. And once you purchase the course, you would be able to understand what it does and how it works into details visually, so that you can then replicate what I'm teaching you on. So it's necessary that we treat everything that we're talking about right here, right now, as important, right? There are different methods that Google uses to track people. One of them includes your location. It's very important that your location is concealed for this strategy to work, because in terms of hierarchy, Google has a list of top tier countries. The reason why is those people in such countries are willing to pay more. They're willing to bid higher on a particular space on your website, right? And because they are willing to pay, they have the money to pay. Of course, Google will categorize them as top tier countries because they have the money. So that is why we are going to be talking about top. When you hear me say top tier countries or tier 1 countries, this is what it means. Now, like I said, there are countries that are willing to pay more, and some examples of these countries are Australia, Canada, Germany, USA, and United Kingdoms. I think there's Netherlands and some other countries too. But I think these ones, they pay more. They have high CPCs. Their CPC can range up to $70-something per click. Very important. I've seen it with my own eyes. And like I explained, they're willing to pay more. So don't feel bad if you are saying that, oh, I have an AdSense account that is in Nigeria and all my traffic are in Nigeria, but my CPC is about 2 cents. It does not matter what country your account, that's your AdSense account is. This strategy is going to work. This strategy is going to make it happen. All right. So all you have to do is have an AdSense account, because this particular part of the course is not for those without an AdSense account. This particular tutorial is for those people who already have existing AdSense account, right? So the next thing that we'll be looking at is time zones. If you can look at it towards my right, you see it, time zones. Or before time zones, we have VPN, virtual private networks. So how do we conceal our location? It's obvious. You need a VPN, right, to switch your location from Nigeria to one of these top tier countries, right? So after switching our locations, then we need to change our time zones. How Google catches you, or how Google knows that you are not from the country that you have actually used your VPN to be in. is by your time zone, because your computer's time zone is reading that you are in Africa and then you are in Canada. Doing what there, how, it doesn't match. So because of that, Google is able to tell and know that you are actually from Nigeria. So if you don't take these things very important, your account is going to get banned. So very important, VPN, time zones, right? I'll be talking about them inside of the tutorials. Make sure you purchase the course, as it's going to be packed with so much knowledge. Now we have something we call user agents and browsers. Every device has a name. So if I'm accessing your website, the name of your device is probably Techno, for instance, or an iPhone, for instance. What is the agent of the iPhone? You are actually using the browser to communicate with the web page, right? So the browser must also have an identity coming up. It's just like, let's say your phone is your main name and then your browser is your surname. So combining all of this together, that is what we call user agent. So user agent is actually the name of the device or the kind of device that is accessing a particular website, right? And then we have browsers like we know Chrome, my favorite, Firefox, Edge, etc. That's an example of, or those are examples of user agent. And then we have something we call screen resolution. Every smartphone is vertical in nature, vertical like this, like my TV remote. It's not horizontal. So you realize that if you switch up your user agent claiming that you're using an iPhone, and then your browser size is looking like this, it doesn't tally. So there's going to be a problem and you're going to be flagged as a scammer or trying to rig the system, which could get your account limited or banned. So the next thing we have cookies. These are the basic things that Google uses to track their users. So you go to a website, they tell you that, oh, we accept cookies, or you cannot access this website until you have your cookies accepted, until you accept our cookies rather. And then when you click yes, you get access to it. Cookies, I just define it as tiny bits of file that helps the computer, or rather that helps the browser to know that you have actually visited this website. And the reason why we have cookies, it's good because it helps the website to know you, knows what you want, to tailor content based on your previous activities, right? So it's a good thing that we have cookies. It's very important that cookies are there. Part of the extension of cookies, we have browser histories. So it helps to know that, okay, this person have visited this website. This was the page that the person landed on. And some of this information comes in handy because there's some times where you visited the website, you can't remember, but you want to go back, right? And we have cache is very important because it also helps you have a great user experience, in the sense that if you're loading a website for the first time, it's going to take, let's say, 5 seconds. So with the help of a cache, it has downloaded part of the website on your device, a tiny part of it, so that when you reload the website or you're coming to visit the website again, it's going to be faster. So instead of 5 seconds, now you can be getting 2.5 seconds or sometimes milliseconds. So it's really important. And then your password, saving of password, etc. Right? So part of this strategy, or why it's so important, why it's so good, better than robots and all of that, is because your CPC increases. I asked a friend of mine that has been doing AdSense for well over 10 years now, what is the highest CPC that you've ever seen? He said $1. Until I revealed to him that, oh, my CPC ranges from $2 to $70. CPC. So it means that if one person clicks on your ads on your website, you'll be getting $70. So imagine if 2, if 10, if 100 people click on your ads, that's going to be a lot of money. So it's very important, or most important, is that you have a high CPC. And then as a part of tier 1 countries, you're going to be getting high CPCs. All right. So let me just quickly read what I have here. So if for those who doesn't understand what CPC is, it's very important that you know, because this thing you need. So the cost per click, so CPC stands for cost per click, is the amount you earn each time a user clicks on your ads. The CPC of any ads is determined by the advertiser. Some advertisers may be willing to pay more per click than others depending on what they're advertising. So if I want a space on your website right now, I could say, okay, for me to have this space, I'm willing to outbeat my competitors to have this spot on your website because of the amount of traffic that is coming to your website, because of the kind of traffic that is coming to your website. So they'll tell you that, okay, I can beat $50 for this space, but make sure that it's an authentic traffic that is coming. So that is why it's important that you go for the tier 1 countries. So we have what we call CTR, click-through rate, very important. This is another strategy that Google uses to know if, Google is a data company. And if you have data, you have everything. The fact that you have data, it means that you understand how people think, because there's always a pattern. So if you're able to follow a pattern, you can by far, to a large extent, know someone else's next decisions. And that is why advertisement works. So we talk about shoes right now. We're going to get shoes. So it's very important that you understand that Google has huge data set details of people. So your click-through rate is another very important thing. For a website, your click-through rate should not be more than 5%. This is just my own. This is what I use, and it has been helpful so far. But before we delve in, let's define what CTR means. It means the page click-through rate, CTR, is the number of ad clicks divided by the number of page views. Right? So for instance, page CTR equals to clicks divided by page views. For example, if you receive 2 clicks for 250 page views, your page CTR will be 0.8%. Does that make sense? This is just pure math. So if you understand how it works, it's very important. It's calculated in percentages. So your click-through rate should not be. So it means in the late term, how often did people click on your ads per the number of people who visited? By all standards, if 250 people visit your website, 250 people should not click ads. It's illogical, like it doesn't make sense. It's not logical that 250 people would want to click ads. So it's very important that you understand CTR, click-through rate. All right, let's move on. And then I have to give a disclaimer because this is very important. Now, I ended with CTR, right? If you are able to see your CTR and you know that it's going up, what are you supposed to do? Reduce the way you click on your ads, right? Because basically that's what this method is all about. You would be in control of everything. So if you get your account banned or limited, I will not be held liable. If you come into my DM and you tell me that, oh, that my account got banned or limited, well, you did not follow my strategy, because I have people who have been using this method for well over 6 months, 1 year, and they've never gotten their account banned. New accounts for that matter, using this strategy, and they've not gotten their account banned. So if you are getting your account banned, that is on you, not on me. So follow the course, follow the tutorial detail. I'll try my best to be as eloquent as I can be so that you don't get bored, right? So that you can understand every single thing that I'm saying, because it's important that you learn this thing. If you don't learn this thing, you will lose your account. And if you lose your account, it's just painful and crazy not to have an account that you can earn with, because buying this course will be useless. So please follow what I'm saying very well, very keenly. I'm really not smiling because I really want us to take this very seriously. It is important that we learn, that we follow the steps one by one, and do not be greedy. A lot of people have this problem of greed. Oh, I want to click, I want to make more money. Oh, so if I can make $5 a day, means I can make $10 the following day. No, there should be some consistency. Sometimes it should go up, sometimes it should come down. Think about it. That is how it works in real life. It's not all the time that, oh, every single day your ad click keeps going through the roof. So please do not hold me liable. If you come into my DM and you speak to me in a way I do not like, I will block you. It's as simple as that. because if you followed, you would know. By the way, this course is not going to be cheap. The reason why it's not going to be cheap is because of the value that is going to come with it. So if you're going to be paying premium for this course and you're not willing to learn, I don't think you should be a part of it, because you just get your account banned. So your account should just be there, and you should be making your 2 cents per day. So please pay keen attention, right? So here are a list of things that you need. You need a laptop. Obviously, you need an internet, a good internet. A good internet. I would advise that you get a router, a small router, or a MiFi, whatever it is, rather than using your phone, because you don't want a situation whereby you'll be browsing and then calls will be distracting or disconnecting your network, right? So please try as much as possible to get a MiFi or a router. Is very important. You can get routers for as low as 8,000, 10,000. Okay, please get a router. Your last option should be your phone. And then you need a virtual private network, a VPN, not a free VPN. Please, if you use a free VPN, you are gonna get banned. You are gonna get banned. A free VPN, you can get VPNs per month for as low as $10. Now let me tell you something. If you follow what I'm about to teach you keenly, all you have to do is to invest for a month, just for 1 month. So when I say invest, you get good internet, you get a great VPN, a premium VPN. There are different types of VPN. Just make sure it's paid for and they are legit. ExpressVPN, Surfshark, there are a lot. All right. So it's very important that you get a VPN, and then you need a Chrome browser, an updated Chrome browser, or your Chrome browser. It still works, right? So these are the list of things that you need, and then you need to be steady. You need to work. It's not going to be easy. It's not easy to make wealth. It's not easy to be rich. It's not easy to be comfortable. If you follow me on social media, I'm not one to, I don't like showing some of the things I've been able to accomplish. I just don't feel cool about it. But I think I will show some things to some people or to my followers, because the things I've been able to accomplish, I was able to build a house as a result of this strategy. I was able to get myself a car. I just got myself another car last week. It's parked outside my house. So this thing is working. It's possible. I have friends. I'll be posting people's results too as well. So if you want me to post your results, do better. Follow this keenly. All right. And I think that will be the end of this. Please, if you have questions, I have my WhatsApp number available. I respond to messages. I respond to chats. I think Google AdSense should be private, right? That is why you have my WhatsApp number right there. So you can pause the video, copy my WhatsApp number, or visit my website, AdSenseforall.com, or send me an email on sam@adsenseforall.com. All right. So thank you, and I'll catch you in the course. Make sure you purchase this course. It's going to change your life. It's going to make you happy. It's going to give you a level of comfort that you've not experienced. In fact, you're going to get so comfortable and wealthy than most of your peers, probably more than the people who are even older than you, because you'll be earning US dollars, some people pounds, some people euros, different account currencies. So be wise, be smart, pay keen attention, and I'll catch you in the main course. Peace. Bye for now.